Hello YouTube! Welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. It's Thursday, June 3rd, and I'm Banded Wendy, not Lauren Taylor 87. Lauren and I flipped days this week, so thank you for helping me out with that, Lauren. I do appreciate it. Grab a pen and a piece of paper because we'd love to hear your comments and or see a response video on this week's topic. The first question for discussion: what could you do to improve your current weight loss efforts? What could you do to improve your current weight loss efforts? Well, for me, I'm a stickler to the weight loss surgery rules to success. So whenever I feel like I need an improvement, I go right back to those rules and see where I may have some weaknesses. 3 rules always come up for me. 1, 3 small meals a day. If I'm eating protein-rich, driven meals, I can stay full and only keep to those 3 small meals a day. Within those meals, I count my protein and I count my calories. I target 800 to 1100 calories a day and 60 to 80 grams of protein a day. Protein first, always. Even if I'm having a snack, I really try to go protein first, whether it be a Baby Bell cheese, a protein bar of some type, a tea misto that's high in protein, low in calorie. That's really, I try to focus. Low calorie options, high protein. I've even gone as far as to reduce my tea mistos. I always have at least 1 a day, but sometimes I'd have 2 or 3. Since it's getting warmer, giving up those second and third ones of the day if I can, and not even going back to Starbucks for a second or a third. Or, since it's getting hotter in LA, I will have an iced tea instead. So I give up the protein, but I have much lower calorie intake, and I still get a refreshing drink. So those things are what I do when I need to improve my weight loss efforts, is go back to those rules, count the calories, pick protein first, and eliminate some of the things that I don't necessarily need. Number 2, what do you struggle with and what helps? One major struggle I had pre-surgery and post-surgery is eating out. It's a part of life. And when I travel on the road, like I am this week and this whole entire month, I have 3 meals out a day. So something that really helps me is I can go online knowing the restaurant I'm going to, and I can review the menu and pick my menu options before I even get to the restaurant. 5 times out of 10, that menu will have nutritional information, so I can really make a wise, protein-driven, low-calorie, best option for me choice. So when I get to the restaurant, I know what I'm ordering, so I don't get persuaded by all the yummy things on the menu. Next, when the food arrives, I know that it's at least 2 to 3, if not more, extra portions than I need. So I will begin to eat, and I will eat until the hunger pain goes away. This is the new level of satisfaction or full post-op, right? Controlling the portions. So as soon as the hunger pain goes away, I ask kindly for it to go box, and I back box everything up. I also will take a picture of the food when it arrives, and then I will take a picture of the food when I am done. And oftentimes I will BlackBerry Messenger that to my banded bitches. And it is an accountability tool for me. This is what I ordered. This is how much of it I ate. It helps me a lot. Second struggle that I have is snacking. I don't necessarily snack during the day, but in the evening, about 3 hours after I've had my dinner, I may want to snack. And so 2 things I do with this. 1, I limit myself to 1 serving size of the snack. Last night I had reduced fat Chips Ahoy cookies. 1 serving is 3 cookies, 160 calories, and I think 3 grams of protein. That's it. I took the 3 cookies out, I closed the container, I put it away, I grabbed a glass of milk, I drank the cookies, I waited a little while, I drank the milk. The other thing I do is I have bought myself some very expensive, which limits the number of them that I buy and also the number of them that I eat, chocolate covered cherries. And they're pretty big, you know, they can be pretty gigantic. So I only allow myself to have 2 or 4 of those. Or I have a mixed nut medley, and I use a tablespoon, which is not a full serving. But I serve myself using a tablespoon. And I put that in a little dish, and I go and I sit down. So I limit the portion, right? Either staying with 1 serving size or less. I chew it thoroughly, 30 times or more. This allows me to savor the flavors and all the different textures of that snack. I count the calories. I'm aware of the calories and the protein of that snack, so I have accountability. Sometimes if it's going to put me over the edge for my calorie goal for the day, it'll make me slow down or possibly rethink that snack choice. I'm just really focusing on being aware of the choices. Am I really hungry right now? Why am I craving this snack? I'd rather feed the craving versus fuel the craving. So sometimes if you have a craving for something, it's okay to say yes. That's my theory. If it's something I should not be doing, I have that conversation. Should you really be eating this, Wendy? Is it worth it? What are you going to get out of this? I'll even take a picture. I had a peanut butter milkshake on Memorial Day, right? I took a picture of myself drinking the milkshake and I sent it to my friends via BlackBerry Messenger. So I'm aware of it, I'm making others aware of it, and it's almost like a naughty girl, shame on you, look at me world, I'm doing something I'm not supposed to do. So that mentally makes me aware of it, and it helps me not to do that again in the future. I'll talk to my boyfriend or my friends about the snack that I had or the food choice that I made, and if it was good or if it was bad and why I made the choice. So, and the last but not least is I've been looking back at old photos. I've been looking at photos that I took within the last 5 years, and it really, I was up to 269 pounds in some of those photos, which is 20 or so, 25 pounds heavier than I was when I had surgery 14 months ago. And I couldn't look at those pictures before and actually see anything but be disgusted by them. Now I look at those pictures and I really look at those pictures because that's someplace I don't ever want to be again. That is an unhealthy, large, unhappy, unsatisfied, disappointed Wendy. And I don't want to be there again. So looking at old pictures reminds me where I come from, reminds me why I surgically altered my body, and reminds me why I go to that gym and sweat it out. So anyway, my battery's about to die, my 10 minutes is almost up. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you make us some response videos. Thanks for watching, and make every choice count so that you can be a true test that proof weight loss surgery works. Have a great week, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.